Hi out there, and welcome to the Revere Veterans and Community Show. Today we have a special guest, and I mean a real special guest. He's the Commissioner of the Revere Veterans Service. His name is Nick Brewer. Nick, welcome. And by the way, thank you for your service. You are a Vietnam veteran, and you are here to talk about the Columbus Day Parade in specific, so please start it off.
Yes, it's going to be a very exciting parade this year. Of course, we haven't had one in approximately 5 years, but we're looking forward to putting the parade forward. It looks like it's shaping up to be a very successful parade. We have approximately 12 bands at the present time, hoping to reach 18 bands, depending on what monies we have in the that are going to be paid by our, some of our local politicians and as well as our state politicians. So the band is beginning to look good. I mean, the parade is beginning to look good. We're really excited about it. We have Bob Upton, who is the president of the Revere Chamber of Commerce, as well as Paul Travellini, my co-chairperson, who is unable to be here this morning. But we're really been working on this for about 6 months, so and actually a little longer than that. But Buddy Mangini is the parade coordinator. He's the one that calls all these units and negotiates with them. So we're very excited. We have the local fire department and will be participating. The parade, the first division of the parade will start off with the classic cars. I've received a number of calls from people that wish to have their classic cars in the parade, and we'll try to fit everyone in. We have the fire department will follow that, and then the step off of the first division. The first division will be the politicians. Everybody loves them. Naturally, our mayor will be leading the parade. He's the chief marshal of the parade. We're very excited about this, and he's excited about having the parade here in Revere again. So, and he's put in a lot of time. Actually, he's attended many meetings. So, thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Nick, excuse me, I'd like to, where is the parade going to start, and where's it going to go to? Could you tell us?
Okay, sure. The parade will be start down from the Speakeasy area and straight down Broadway to Revere Street. It'll take a right on Revere Street, across the highway to the rear of the St. Anthony's Church. There'll be a reviewing stand there, and it will disperse shortly thereafter, and that'll be basically what the route of the parade is. The parade starts at 1 p.m. We will have the classic cars lead the parade, and then the fire department after them. So it should be alerting everyone that the parade is on its way.
Good. Nick, another question about the parade itself. I cannot walk. A lot of the old veterans cannot walk. Will there be rides available for them, or those classic cars that you have, would they be able to take some veterans with them?
Not really, because not the classic cars anyhow, but we're trying to get buses and or something to take care of some of the old veterans who can't walk, and some of the young veterans who can't walk, actually. And we are kind of excited.
You think we might have a school bus that might donate their time to help us?
Well, that's up to the superintendent of the schools. Hopefully, Dr. Dakin will...
I hope Dr. Dakin is listening.
Yeah, I hope so too. So But he's been very receptive to
Right.
anything we ask him for, and he does whatever he can for the community. So I'm sure he'll do whatever he can. But so we have this year as our Columbus Day, Christopher Columbus will be Nick Jacoby. Nick and his wife Marie will be Queen Isabella. So we're very excited about having these two nice, very, very nice people as Columbus and Queen Isabella. So I think everyone will get quite a kick out of him and his wife. They're two very nice people.
I hope they discover Revere again.
I hope they do. They're still looking.
God bless you, Nick. That's good. You couldn't have picked two nicer people who, by the way, he also happens to be my president of the Council of Elder Affairs, too.
Well, Nick does an awful lot. Marie,
Yep.
they do an awful lot for the community. So I'm sure they'll be well recognized, and they're very excited about doing it.
Right, thank you. Nick, I would like you to talk about the old generation of the veterans, the young generation, the ROTC. Could you do that?
Yes, some of the older veterans will be marching, or as you said, some will be
Riding in the cars.
riding in cars or whatever.
School bus.
Whatever is available for them to ride in. But then we also have the junior ROTCs. We have many units from the junior ROTCs with our own Revere leading the way. The Revere Junior ROTCs is under the direction of Major Bowker and Sergeant Major Callender. They're doing a tremendous job with these kids, and the kids are very excited as far as participating in anything we ask them to. They participated in Memorial Day, and I happen to be at the Veterans Appreciation Day in Lynn yesterday, and there was our unit walking down the street, and they look fantastic. There was many other units, the East Boston Junior ROTC as well, and there'll also be other Boston type junior ROTCs in the program. So it should make a lot of parents proud to see their children in this parade. And let's face it, that's what it's all about, is the children and showing them.
Right, the future generation, to show them how patriotic we are, right?
They're great.
Right. Question for you. I got 100 questions for you, Nick. We'll never get out of here. But anyway, all these people help us. Let's start out with the Historical Society.
Well, the Historical Society has helped us out under Mary Jane Terenzi.
Yep.
And Rick Terenzi. They do a great job, and Leonard Piazza and the other members of the RSCHP. They really are helping out, and they will have a car in the parade. So
The Historical?
yes, they will.
And what about the Moose Club?
The Moose, they'll also have a float, the Moose Club, also the Point of Pine Yacht Club. And these folks down at the Point of Pine Yacht Club, they really are a tremendous group, and what an asset to the community. When we had the Vietnam Wall here, they assembled the wall for us, and they
That's Charlie
disassembled
McLaughlin,
it.
right?
Charlie McLaughlin, he's the Commodore.
Yep.
And he and his group there, they did a tremendous job, and he says he will have a float in the parade, and we're excited to see. And the VFW will also, the Beachmont VFW will also have a float. So, we got quite a few floats, and it's looking good.
Right. By the way, before we continue, you're a Vietnam veteran. So I want to thank you for your service, which you deserve it because it's belated. I know you never got it when you were doing it, but
Well,
anyway, on behalf of the city of Revere, thank you. Okay, now I want you to talk about, very shortly, what you did in the service, or what was your job in the service?
well, basically, I was in the administrative. I took care of family services when I was stationed in New York, and I took care of. I was stationed in France for almost 2 years. By the way, I'm a Vietnam era veteran. I never went to Vietnam, but I took care of officer records and basically administrative work, and it was very rewarding, and it gave me the ability to do what I'm doing today.
I know, Nick. I was in the Army during the end of World War II, and I know you're going to ridicule me, I was in the intelligence service, so they always ridicule me about that. But that's where I was as a young kid of 17. So that was my experience overseas in Germany and in Austria. That's what I did. Now, Nick, I want you to talk about the Moose in specific. They have a float, but who is the one that organizes it there?
Well, Wesley, he's Paul Weber. Paul has been very active with the Moose Club.
Dan Switzer?
Dan Switzer. But the Moose Club, matter of fact, right now, they're doing an awful lot for us. The Moose Club has had a fundraiser for the troops, and not only money but material to ship to the troops. And within the last couple of weeks, I've gone down there and collected the items to ship to the troops, and made a couple of trips. I filled up my vehicle twice.
Wow.
And they still have more to distribute, to have taken to be sent to the troops. They're doing a tremendous job, and I'd like to take the time to thank the Moose Club, the Moose Lodge, and Paul Weber and Wesley. Anyway.
I got to say, I was in Lynn yesterday with your parade, and I happened to meet Colonel Moody, who's in charge of Operation Troop Support. And they do shipping of gifts, packages to the troops overseas all year long during the holiday season as well. So if you have anything you would like to donate, and I'm going to let Nick tell you what they can use. So Nick, tell the people what you would like them to donate for the troops.
Yeah, they are looking for toiletry items, toothbrushes, toothpaste, and flip-flops.
Paperbacks?
Paperback books. We've received many magazines from the community. We have Olivia Ferranti. She usually comes in every month faithfully with a bag.
Right.
And she's a tremendous supporter. The Women's Club, the Revere Women's Club, I can't say enough of them. The Senior Center. Senior Center is a tremendous help. Lois Diamond.
I was going to mention that.
They do lap blankets for the troops.
Hat.
And the hats, they knit the hats for underneath the helmets, because in the wintertime it gets pretty cold, and they wear the hats under their helmets. And I'd like to thank Lois Diamond for doing a tremendous job. She's always there. But
right. And that's another thing I want these folks out there to know, that we could also use yarn, dark-colored yarn, needles, whatever you can donate for sewing. And if you can't sew, come on up. Lois will teach you. Others will teach you. It's good. And it helps to make good things for the troops to be shipped overseas, as Nick can tell you.
Right. So, but getting back to the parade.
Yep.
And that's what we're here for.
Well,
is the parade, and
covers everything.
We want to make sure we take care of our troops, and we have some of our local boys who will be marching in uniform, who are recent returnees from Afghanistan.
Can you mention their names? Some of them that just came back to one of them?
You're going to put me on the spot, right?
Mention just The young one we had that used to come to our meetings, he went back, I think. What's his name?
Oh, you Perez.
Right.
Yes.
A young boy.
He's back. Dan Perez. Hopefully, he was supposed to send me his address so we could send him something.
Oh, he's overseas again?
Yeah. So he's. But we've got a few the guys who are recent returnees, and some of the women, the recent returnees. They also will be participating anyway, and as a number of people. So should make everybody proud.
Good. Continue on with the Columbus Day, Nick. I'm sorry if I interrupted you.
Oh, okay, yeah, you did.
That's good.
As I said, we have approximately 12 bands at the present time. We're looking to increase it to 18 bands, and
Wow.
of course, this takes a lot of money. We're looking at a budget of approximately $50,000 for. This is the only way we could attract some of the bigger bands, and we were excited. We got the Dartmouth High School band, and they're 100+ members, and they're looking for like $2,500 and that's just one band. So, which is a deal for them, a deal for us actually. So they're doing us a tremendous service, and many of the bands that are participating are asking for $1,000, $2,000, $3,000.
It's quite a bit of money.
So we have the Shriners. The Shriners will be participating. They'll be in the second division. And we've been very fortunate to have some of our banks, the East Boston Savings Bank. They made a huge donation towards the Shriners. The Shriners are going to cost us approximately $10,000. So, but they have maybe 400 or 500 marchers or participants in the parade. And this is why we have to try to raise funds as much as possible. And raising one of the funds we're going to have on October 6th, we're having a hockey game with the Bruin alumni and the local fire and police. I'll be playing the local fire and police as a fundraiser. That's going to be on October 6th at 6 p.m. And if anybody wishes to
Where's it going to be located, Nick?
participate, it's going to be at the Cronin. Thank you. It's going to be at the Cronin rink, and hopefully we're looking for huge attendance. Ticket prices, donations is $10, and we'll have some 50-50 raffles and other things going on to raise some additional funds, and all the funds will be going to the parade. So it's just another means of raising the funds. And of course, we have our breakfast on
14th.
the 13th of October, 9 o'clock. We're going to have a breakfast that's Casa Lucia. Any monies that we make will be again go to the parade. So we've had some tremendous responses from the TD North. TD North Bank has contributed, as well as the First Priority Credit Union has contributed some monies.
Could you tell us the price of the tickets that are going to be on at the Casa?
The price of the tickets for the breakfast is $25. And as I said, it'll be sort of, we're going to have it sort of a roast. And we're hoping, as it was last year, it was kind of a fun roast, and the mayor took most of the verbal abuse, but he took it all. It was all said in good stride, and he did a tremendous job. And as a matter of fact, he'll be the MC of the breakfast.
I got to tell you, Nick, I've been at the Casa Lucia many, many times with the mayor and other functions. The food there is out of this world. And for the people that have never been at the Casa Lucia, this would be a good time to make a donation to your organization for the Columbus Day Parade and come and enjoy a good time there.
Yeah, well, actually, the food that will be for the breakfast will be from Domino's this year, and Lenny has made a large donation to. He's charging us very, very short money to
That's nice of
put on
Lenny.
the breakfast. Lenny always, whenever we ask Domino's for anything, they're always there to help us out. And any donations you could please send them to the mayor's office for the Columbus Day Parade Committee, in care of the mayor's office, 281 Broadway, Revere. So or they could send it to my office, but the mayor's office, they send it to me. I just have to bring it over
Right.
to them. So.
Nick, instead of me saying it, I'm going to let you say it. If the people want to send money and they want to send it to your office, tell them exactly where you're located at with the exact address.
Well, my office is 249R Broadway, and that's the American Legion building, Revere Veterans Services. And as I said, it'll just go into the kitty with the for the parade. So we're trying to build that up, and hopefully we'll surpass the $50,000 mark, and then that money will be staying there until for the next parade, which will be in 2 years.
So who's going to have it next year then?
East Boston will have it next year.
Alternating it then.
So rather than being competitive with East Boston, as far as the bands are concerned, we'll do it every other year, and we're excited about it, and it gives us time to sit back and relax after all the effort our committee has been working. Pam Anderson, Kerry Abrams, they've been doing a tremendous amount of work. Rick Lambadini,
Yep.
So everyone has been helping out.
Right, Nick, we only got a few minutes left, so what I would like to do is to say, if I may say this, if anybody wants to make a donation, if they can't mail it, they can call your office at 781-286-8119, and will someone pick it up, the check, if they wanted to make out a check?
Sure.
And you send someone to pick it up.
Yeah, I'll send someone, probably me. So,
And you'll send me a card from Hawaii.
yes, yeah, exactly.
Go ahead, Nick. You take the time now to wrap it up.
Well, I just want to thank Mayor Rizzo and his office, the staff for his office. They've truly have been very, very helpful in putting the breakfast together, and contacting all the local politicians as well as the state politicians. Our friend Bob DeLeo, he's always there to help us out, as well as represent
Petroselli?
Anthony Petroselli, and Are you going to let me talk, or are you going to
No,
talk?
no, you
okay.
talk.
Do I need prompting?
No, I thought you forgot,
Kathy
the way you
Reinstein, huh?
looked.
Well, I'm just...
The way you looked at me, I thought you
No, I didn't
had
want to look at you.
see
but-
a moment there.
No, so all our politicians, the state treasurer will be here, and he made a sizable donation to the to the parade committee too. So it's a big help.
Well, anyway, I want to thank you for coming on the show, Nick.
Oh, you're welcome.
And God
thank
bless you. God bless
and
you.
I want to make sure that this is all about, the parade is all about the children. And the children are between the Boy Scouts. I was talking to a gentleman earlier this morning as far as the Revere Troop 15. they're in existence, and they're trying to raise some funds for their groups, kids, and they're looking forward to participating in the parade. So,
Thank you, Nick.
Thank
so
you.
I hope to have him on the show, by the way, the Troop 15. Eventually.
Yes, they definitely will be in the parade, and as well as all the little leagues and the baseball teams and the cheerleaders from the high school.
Okay, so let me say this again to you. God bless you, Nick. God bless our city of Revere. God bless our troops. God bless the United States of America. And thank you out there for listening. Until the next time, thank you again.